Hey everybody, Doug here from 2 Plus Stuff, and I am doing another just quick hangout. I just have a couple hours free in my day, and I thought it'd be cool to hang out and play some Vermintide with you. And so what I did is I put my friend code on Steam in the chat. I pinned it to the top. If you want to jump in, come on, jump in. We'll hang out together. And in the future, I think I'm going to try again to have more regular times that I do this. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to be playing as the Foot Knight because he is my favorite character to play as in the game. And so I'm just going to hop into some adventures, and I'm just chilling. So if you want to talk about hobby, we can talk about Age of Sigmar. We can talk about really any game you have under the sun. And normal chat rules apply. If there's something tip jar, you get to choose the topic as long as it's appropriate and or relevant. So let's go ahead and we will hop on in. We'll move over here, and if anyone could, just let me know if you can hear and see me okay. I think I need to do some audio rejiggering. There we go. I'm trying to get it to boost a little bit. We'll see how that goes. They couldn't hear it before, so. All right. Let's go pick a fight, shall we? And we're just going to jump right in with a quick game. Kobus Hirima, is that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry. Awesome. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. We'll see. Once the killing and the murdering starts, it might change a little bit, but by golly. Wait, do I have a guy? Looks like I do. Oh, he left the game. Okay. Well, me and my good friends, bots 1 through 3. Quarus, hey buddy. Let me ask you, so because when I do these videos, I obviously I sign them up as being a video game piece of content, and you can actually assign in YouTube what game it is to make it easier on their algorithm for finding people. Whole point I'm trying to say is, are you guys fans of the channel, or did you find me because I'm playing Vermintide? I'm always curious about that. Whenever I see, names that I don't quickly recognize, I know Chorus, at least you've been in the chat before, I believe. Once more. Oh, that's right. So I haven't played as Kruber in quite a while, and I forgot that I love the fact that he has access to a gun.
Over here, wet me now.
A lucky shot, that's all.
Lucky headshot, tell you what. For me, I love shall we say, prodigious use of the block. Although I will say, I keep finding myself going to press, what is it, caps. Yeah. Oh, sweet, okay. Someone taught me in my last stream that you can, oh god! Sucks you suck, he says as he stands in poison. Channel, I've just started AOS. Sweet, that's awesome. Nice. That's fantastic. I'm so excited. Like, can I ask Jiggy, which is the best, what faction did you start with? Right now, I am working on. So I have my Stormcast, and I actually just got some expansions for them. I say Stormcast, they're technically they are Stormcast, but I'm going with the Stormkeep rules, and so I wanted to have something Cities of Sigmar, and so I actually just primed up a Huracanum that we built on stream. There we go. Punch a hole. Slaves to Darkness. Nice. Nice. I love that pile driver run. There is something satisfying about this game that nothing else has. Hey, I got him. Jiggy, tell me about this. What do you prefer? Like, what do you like?
Strangler comes. You should kill it swiftly. Hot master done.
What do you like about the Slaves to Darkness? Have you found a playstyle that suits you? Or a combination or anything like that? I'm curious. My thing with slaves, and I have mine on the shelf, and I'm going to use them as sort of like
Done ready.
a catch-all for all of my Chaos armies. But I don't know. They have not been my fave anytime lately, just because I really don't care for Marauders, even though I know they are the best war scroll in that entire book. I understand that. That being said, they're not my favorite models. I don't like moving around a ton of little guys. And so I've struggled with Slaves to Darkness because locally we've been building up a community, and so it's a lot of like very low point games. Well, without Marauders, you know, your next battle line options are not cheap. Unless you go the route of, oh, what is it? The Warcry stuff, the warbands. That's what I'm... Man, my brain skipped there. The warbands, the various ones that exist. But, you know, with the exception of those, everything's, you know, Knights, Chaos Warriors going from 5-man to 10 was huge. And I have not found a way to do well with them. Because like I said, you know, we're building a community, so it's a lot of low point games. So when you ask for 200 points of 1,000 list to be chonk-tastic blockle with dudes, man, that's rough. That's a tough ask. Oh man, they're all coming for me. Yes, come and get some!
Kill the hook back. Make it suffer.
Push the suspicious rock? Absolutely. Marauders look like spuds. Nah! I had him! I had him in my sights! Oh no! Oh, that's okay. I'm excited to use the Mutaleth Vortex Beast. Yeah, I will say I agree. I think that is a underrated unit, not in terms of like competitiveness. I think people have pretty much hit the nail on the head that it's not the best. However, in terms of fun, I think it's a frickin' sleeper. I think it's ridiculously cool. Oh man.
I guess one of these probably opens the door. Maybe a different one.
Alright, I can push a different one. Come get some nerds! Push suspicious rock. What's the worst could happen? Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's push this one.
But another shot.
Yeah, that sounds good. Push the wrong ones enough and the passages lead to a tomb or a grim. Huh. Well, you know, I got target next. Okay. Oh, I see what he's saying.
You're badly wounded, Grimky.
Hey, I got Corn is King here. Hey, hey, my dude. Corn is King. Okay, you're our dwarf. Nice. You said Cage was next? Bah! I don't know which one's the Cage. That looks like a... Okay, cool. Now, here's a question I can ask the chat.
It's about time.
How can I give someone health? Like, I have a health potion and our dude, Salt Spire, desperately needs it.
This way.
But yes, hey everyone in the chat, if you would like to hang out, like I said, I got the ooh, ravaged art.
Curative potion. Oh, green piss.
Okay, never mind. I won't worry about it. I'll just.
This is not good, mate, guys.
Cool, he got it. All right.
Even a dwarf is tempting.
Lumberfoot healing draft. A vile brew, make no mistake.
Heard a tale not long back. One of the sisters of Shalia lost her mind, slit a bunch of throats and vanished into the wild.
Lot of madness.
If you have medical supplies, kit, you walk up and right click. Okay, right on.
He'll get better, Gorrickson.
Thank you, thank you.
Aye, maybe. But I can't help things.
I mean, the Salt Spire guy has a healing pack. I just saw him get a vial of potion and drop a healing pack. So like, the dude is almost dead by choice.
You're barely hanging on one eye.
Kill the fire rat, Grimbrazi, while you still can. Oh, skin the water.
Got him.
Some lumberfoot's brew. Oh, for desperate.
Tried joining, but the lobby is full. Oh, sorry. I don't know. I mean, our witch hunter character doesn't seem to be very long for this world, so I don't I don't know how long he's gonna be around.
Ah, a bomb. That'll wreak some carnage.
Chaos warrior, out to get you, Mayflies! Come, stunner. My disdain alone will fell you. For the exiles, Ken.
Salty saving the wound for when he's down.
Bad feeling about this one.
Yeah, that's fair.
You lot.
I mean, it makes sense. I have no doubt.
But I'll remember this, Mayflies.
Oh, nice. We're going into the barf pit. Let's bust our way out of that. Well, I'm not going to do well if that assassin comes down for me anytime soon. Now, I distinctly remember having 4 people on our team. And it does not feel as though I have 4 people with my back. There we go. Ooh, that was a good shot.
Someone grab those bandages.
Ah, straight to the rat. There he went. Haha, that's why I like this guy. Woot woot. Not playing Chaos Waste. Well, I didn't know if anyone was going to be free and wanted to hang out, and so I just kind of jumped in with quick play. I mean, we can. I have like 40 minutes. We can certainly do a mission in that time. How is that guy not dead? I do like to live dangerously, exactly. I really want a kit of...
Take all you can.
I mean, I would settle for even just Nurgle ones, but I would love a
So much death.
Marauder-style kit that looks like these guys, the Nurgle basic dudes. Not the smallest chumps, but...
Kill him quicker next time, would you? Down we go, Jory.
Oh, did you grab it? Okay.
Listen, Scuttlebunner. Warm on me, Jory. We'll take the Kazaki note together.
Oh, hold on, our dwarf has gotten us into trouble. Party time!
The Chaos Warriors had it.
Strangler. Yeah, this is a dead end.
Did he just... Okay. I was like, did he just YOLO and jump off a cliff? Just the Skaven comes around the corner, sees a bunch of people who all want to kill him, and is like, alright, I'm gonna head out. That's what I feel like just happened. And yes, I was very selfish there, but there's a lot of healing stuff right here. I would definitely be willing to play Chaos Waste with you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me get through this one. We'll see how much time we have left. And go from there. Oh. You know, it's probably not good to be separated from my teams. Oh, that's right. I love this one where we're trying to disrupt the ritual. Oh, yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? Stay in the circle. We're weakening the ritual.
Me, I like to go, like, just kind of keep... You know, to quote Brad Pitt from World War Z, movement is life, and that's what I like to do.
We must fight at our end.
The dry cannons.
And I saw someone say, can you convert one? Yeah, I mean, I suppose the Blood Reavers would be a fantastic copy, but the thing is, Blood Reavers are on 32s. As they should be, because they're awesome. But I never, honestly, I feel like I'm kind of over 25 mil models. Like, I'm so tired of, you know, reaching over with 2 ranks because they are technically less than an inch. I just can't stand it. I feel like when they did their big rebasing, they should have gotten rid of that. That's my opinion. I know that not everybody digs it, but...
Don't like that, do you, gas rat?
Good, I got him. Nothing worse than a gas rat when you're all confined in spaces. It's like farting in an elevator. Fun fact, there's a challenge to have all 4 players stay in the ritual until it's finished on Cataclysm. Oh, right on. I'm not actually like super good at this game. I just learned yesterday that you can craft items, so that was pretty big for me. So I don't know if making things more difficult. I still have yet to beat pretty much anything with the Beastmen just because they're kind of awesome. Ah!
Stop playing into the gas. Gas! Mate! Me!
Where is your god now, One Eye?
That's a savage. Where's your god now, One Eye?
Bloody Sigmar! Good try, George! Now let's have another!
You don't use items you craft anyways. It's a level. Oh, that's right, that's right. I've seen that.
Now, mates!
Yes, I think we did do Chaos Waste here on the stream at one point, and we took votes for like whenever we decided to do something.
You're a bit tangy for my taste. A lovely drop.
For the exiles, Ken.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you all for hanging out. Let's see. I will... Looks like I got a couple friend requests. Nice. Can someone explain what is Reynald's gift? I don't think I understand that reference at all. How am I doing today? Gore Gruntabell. I'm doing well. Holy crap. Mechtoid coming in doing all of the important things. All I got was headshots. See, this is why I'm not like... I need to play the hardest one. Holy smokes, that's next level right there. Reynald is the god of gambling in fantasy. Interesting.
The day treating you.
Now, let's see. Clancy, yep, I got you here, buddy. Yeah, we certainly can. Let's see. Quick play. How do we get to it? I know I have it. Heroic deeds. So someone in the chat, let me know. How do I get there? Because I know... Is it this one? Winds of Magic. Walk to the big door. Aha! The big evil door. I like it. Oh, I see. It's the store. I was like, what in the hell? I'm just looking. Never. I'm not. Nope. Veteran. That's what I can do. I'm sorry, everybody. Sorry if that's just like way sad. Thinking of doing Beastmen or Slaves to Darkness for AOS. Which would you prefer? You mean suggest? Like, because like prefer is different, but let's see. Between Beastmen, Beasts of Chaos, and Slaves to Darkness, between the two, I think Slaves to Darkness is certainly.
Chaos wastes is different. Once begun, you must see things through to the end or return in failure. Sites marked with a halo are cursed by the Chaos gods. Bring me back something nice.
Okay, sorry. It really depends on what you want as a faction. The reason I say that is because if you're someone who you want to go to tournaments, Slaves to Darkness is definitely probably more competitive. If that doesn't matter to you, I mean, just looking at the things in the army with Beasts of Chaos, everything is a chaff unit. Like, I swear, it's just everything's cheap. You can bring stuff in from the sides. There's a lot of like movement abilities and stuff.
Returning. We should not be found wanting.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on, and it's very nuanced. Like, there's very little room for error. It is a very specific playstyle. That being said, there's few things more fun than turn 1 charges that are as reliable as they can get. I mean, just based upon running and charging and the movement buffs that you can get from what's he called? All right. Didn't even know he was there. All right. Based on the movement stuff you can get from the shaman for all Bray Herd guys. Like, there's just a lot of really cool synergies, but at the end of the day, it's you are trying to kill people with paper cuts because their attacks are not great. Here, I'll tag that.
Lumbering around. Stunner warrior coming for us. Stand ready.
Where the hell did this guy come from? Oh, hey, chest. But yeah, so that's what I would say for Beastmen. That said, they're not a bad faction. It's just you have to really
Owner sends us
have a reasonable expectation of what those units can do for you, because otherwise you'll be exceptionally disappointed.
Strangle a rat.
Don't let it snare you.
Let's see. Are you winning? I got 3 people on my crew, and I think we're doing all right. Wait for it. There we go.
But the dwarf seems happy to see it.
Man, I love it. I love it. There's just nothing as much as fun as just crushing through these guys. Okay. Got a question here from Harry Mann. Hey, Doug, I've been getting into Warhammer Fantasy and AOS. I'm assuming that's lore. Partly thanks to your videos. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Very nice of you to say. That's going to be an odd question, but I want to get into painting minis. However, I have really bad hand tremors and poor fine motor skills. Is it still worth sinking time into? My honest answer is yes.
And the way will open.
I have a buddy named Rob locally who also has handshakes real bad. I would say if that's something that concerns you, whoa, okay, we got a nice new handgun. I would say there's great ways to mitigate that. For example, picking factions with fewer models and or bigger models, just so that if your hands are shaking, you're not knocking, 25 mils into other 25 mils. But things like Stormcast Eternals, there's some fat, chunky dudes. So, like, you have a lot more, I'm going to say, wiggle room instead of tremor room. But you have more room to be able to... I think I got him. So it'll be a little bit easier for you. When it comes to the painting aspect of stuff, though, I can tell you, I find painting rewarding and chill because I never try to do painting contests or anything like that. And so because of that, it's complete and utter zen for me. And I hope, it can be for you too, because if nothing else, it's not going to like cure your tremors, but it certainly can help. It's practice. It's like anything else. So yeah, certainly I would say it's not like it's not worth it just because you wouldn't be good at it. In fact, I should probably do a whole video about painting with tremors and stuff like that, but I don't know. I think it could absolutely be worth it, especially if you have the patience and you have the mindset that, like, I'm not going into this to be a golden demon winner. If you do want to play, picking armies that, like I said, a little more forgiving when it comes to model count and how tightly packed they have to be to one another. Those are great suggestions. As far as, like, learning how to paint, I think, honestly, if you took your time with dry brushing and washes, neither of those things require fine motor skills, and you can make some pretty sexy models with them. I need to find okay, this is gonna sound dumb, okay, but help me out. I just had this idea. I want to do a painting tutorial for folks who have shaky hands or tremors or, whatever the medical condition may be. Is there anything that I can wear, like on my wrists, that would simulate those kinds of tremors? Like something that would shake my hand involuntarily so I can be like, yep, this is how it works, and then I'll paint something on stream, like, to show you what I would do. But I can't think of what that would be. Because it's not enough to just be like... something that, like, just simply vibrates, because it needs to be inconsistent. That's part of the problem with tremors, right, is that randomly your hand just kind of fires off to the side without any control, so it can't be...
Well done. The reward is yours.
I don't know. Yes, contrast paints are also good. Ah! Thank you so much for the encouragement, and oh. Give me 1 sec here, I'll read that comment. I'm sorry. I'll look into bigger models to paint. You just sold me on diving in head first. Oh yeah, just always just dive in. That's why I say, like, if you're not trying specifically to do a thing, win Golden Demon or something like that, just do not even worry about it. Electric shock wrist. Yeah, basically. I mean, put a dog collar on myself or something. So tremor simulators exist, but they are... Yeah, I figured. That's what I don't want. I want just... I need to go, like, get a kid's toy that's supposed to, like, randomly move and just, like, duct tape it to my hand. Paint with that. That won't look really weird at all. Ooh. We doing this? But yeah, I know, because I want to do it because, like I said, I have a buddy locally who also has tremors and things like that, and you know, his painting is fantastic. It can be done. It just requires a lot of patience and reasonable expectations on not growth. That's not the right word, but like, you know, there might be more of a learning curve, and that's just, it's unfair, but so is life. I apologize. That's all I got. You just got to find what works for you and work it.
The winds die with their master.
For your information, the anvils are tempers. They upgrade your weapons. And icons they give you a random, more powerful thing, but cheaper. Oh, cool. Yes, I kind of figured that one out with the gun. So, if they're all items, what is the one where it's like a muscly guy kind of like flexing like this? Like, what does that give you?
I can't deny that you know how to kill elf.
This is nothing. You should have seen me at Hogger's Bread Shop. Dozens, I believe.
Truth. Hey, 2 plus up. New to the hobby. Excited AOS. By a role-playing thing with some of my friends. Do you have any odd lore facts I could use? Truth, I would love to help you. What kind of facts are you looking for? Tell me that, and I will absolutely help. We can throw some ideas out there for you. So you're doing a role-playing thing. Is it for Soulbound, the role-playing game? Because I can... Yeah, we can figure all that out. Just let me know. You can get a random perk or talent. Okay, cool. Ooh. I think our we have an open spot, I think, if anybody wants to hop in. Is it Truth Memory? Yeah, go ahead and let me know what kind of facts you're looking for. What are your thoughts on Gordrak versus the Mega Boss on Maw Crusher? He's so wicked. I don't think it's worth some artifact to not have the Fist of Gork. Thematically, I would agree with you. Tabletop-wise... Jeez. You know, I haven't looked at Gordrak all as much as I would like to since the new book. What would I say? I mean, non-named characters just always give you more versatility because of... Just because you can change out their artifacts and stuff.
Sigmar is our shield and our flaming sword.
I loathe bombs, but I loathe the enemy even more.
Ooh, that's a cool little thing. The Lost Ossuary.
A healing trap right here.
Right here.
The king seeks to impress with brutality. Amateur.
So yeah, Willie, your thought. Just thank you all. So if you didn't catch it, anytime you throw something in the tip jar, answer your question. That's a tough one. So having... Sorry, I got distracted. having customization is always going to be key for tournament gamers, because being able to control more and more of how your character performs is just super important to the game, period. Regarding Gordrak specifically, I mean, man, the Iron Jaws, they just got so bad. Like, they're so good. I feel like, how about this? I definitely feel like the difference between Gordrak and the non-named variants, like that power threshold difference, that power difference definitely is less pronounced. Like, I feel like Gordrak was not great in the last edition, and he's not like, he wasn't terrible. He has still a lot of uses, but he can get beat to snot before he ever. Nice.
Quiet, Ward. Light leech stunner.
We got the lead, mate.
Get him.
Here to find me, eh?
A black stormer just for us.
Soldier's handgun. Oh, now it's like a single shot rifle. That's fair.
Ammunition.
Yeah, so sorry, getting back to your topic, Willie. I don't think that the difference is super pronounced anymore. I think they're both really good choices. For me personally, if I'm going to do like a big wall army, then I would bring Godrak, just because I think thematically he would be leader of the biggest wall around. When it comes to
Fine shot, no mistake.
just a general list, probably the non-named version. I don't know what let's call him. He's not the bland version, but you know what I mean. Okay, is she looking for facts? So we're back to truth. Looking for facts about Caradron stuff. And no, it's not soulbound, entirely homebrew, because one guy wanted to play an ogre. Fair enough. Okay, so Caradron facts. Every single person on a Caradron Overlord ship is a partial owner. Like, they all own stock in whatever ship that they are a part of. Everything is based around business, commerce. They...
Fighting warfire with steel and shot is no laughing matter. No more fire.
Sorry. Where are they all coming from?
Oh, they're on the attack now. My shields up, get behind me.
Okay, there we go. I do love me some lore-based army. Gordrak not adding tons of points to the wall is disappointing. Yeah, it is a little bit odd, isn't it? Let's see. More Caradron Overlords facts. Let's see. What else do we got? Oh, wait. We already went that way. Sorry, I'm bringing us in circles. I was just following the... So the ships are employee co-ops. Yeah, basically, when a Caradron Overlord reaches age, I guess, to work, he competes in a series of trials and tournaments to basically show off his skill. And this is stuff of, like, you know, being a deckhand and this the literal nitty-gritty job of...
This we you speak of with such reverence.
be his ability just to be a contributing member of the team. And then from there, like, there are a whole bunch of potential businesses watching him do that, and then nice. So they're all watching for these like new recruits. This is basically when they do their draft picks of employees of the year, and the best ones are chosen for ships. Anyone else stays back home and pretty much works in businesses back on the Skyport. So now you've chosen your favorite employee. You make them an offer. You give them a percentage. Yep, of the ship. What else? So yes, they are. It is a co-op, but there is definitely some strong leadership and percentage stuff, you know, dedicated towards the leadership of it all.
More yet.
Man, I saved that guy's.
Field rats lumber goods.
And the bodies.
This is the chest dug. No idea.
Beast's too heavy for a country.
Oh.
You've earned your reward. Don't.
Hey, he went down real easy. I just can't see past the stupid storm fiend.
Don't underestimate that warp fire thrower.
Taking damage. Cool. Also, what does Ether Gold Deposit look like? Yeah, so Ether Gold Deposit, that's an easy one. If you've ever been on an airplane and you've like flown through the clouds, imagine imagine like a cloud within that, like a little streak of gold, and that's essentially what it is. They are functionally mining clouds and storms for the ether gold because it's just a gaseous state of that material. It's not gold; it's just what they call it.
Push it. Moving
You
here.
all here? Okay, cool.
The ritual must be fed. Stand firm within.
The pact sworn ritual cannot be allowed to interfere.
Yeah. So it usually looks like those weird wisp clouds. Yeah, basically. Yep, you can certainly think of it like that.
Hold the line, mate.
Light through.
Give me just a hot sec here and I'll get past this. Trying to think of other Carriage and Overlord specific things. That's the one that I always found the most interesting, is everything is based around businesses. Not everything available in the faction is part of the crew, meaning you have your Arcanaut captain and those leaders. But then when it comes to stuff like the Ether Chemist, he's not necessarily part of the crew. There's an Ether Chemist guild who specializes in that, and then you have to hire out or outsource that an expert on it. And so again, it's just multiple layers and systems of bartering and meeting each other's needs, and that's functionally how the Carriage and Overlord survived. Is like they've just immediately had an eye for how do we address needs and do so in a way that we understand it, which to them is profit. You know, pay money for goods and services, and so that's exactly what they did. Ooh, that was a lucky one.
Look at that armored brute. We're blatant set.
No pun intended, but it's also one of the most codified societies. Exactly, yes. Yeah, they live by a document called the Code, which governs all aspects of their life, which is interesting because I've heard people say, like, oh, that's really dumb. Like, there's no free thought, there's only the Code. And like, no, there's always interpretations of it. But because the code exists, we can confidently say we know more about Carriage and Overlord life than literally any other society. Like, we know very little about Excelsis or even Hammerhall, which is like the main city. The guys who did the Soulbound role-playing game did this great whole deep dive into Anvilgard, and it's like, but it gives you information about the city, but not like about daily life. Whereas I feel like the code that the Carriage and Overlords have does. Also, real big side note, my guy has pay to win, which is a way I can expend ether gold to reduce the thing's cooldown completely. There you go. I like it.
Frogs. Yeah, I heard it was frogs. Really big frogs.
Wait, so do overlords interpret the codes like Skaven interpret the Horn Rat? In a sense. So let's say, yeah, it's stuff like, you know, don't steal. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward on the surface. But what if I borrowed it and just didn't give it back? Like, that's the kind of interpretation. At a certain point, someone's going to be like, hey, this guy stole my, you know, my weed eater. No, he borrowed it. You knew that he was are y'all trying to go where I'm trying to go? I think we were.
If you have Pilgrim's coins, this might be a good time to spend them on a boon. Or perhaps you'd prefer to buy a miracle for the whole party. You each have your own tally of coins.
Gain 100% power. Oh yeah, dude. My party. Pick something. But do they have the biggest beards? Nah, I mean, I don't know. I've never seen a beard contest. This is my favorite online game. What would be cool if they added a skink character to play as? Although I know lizardmen are mainly over in Lustria. Yeah, I would love that. Are there any dwarves that can't grow beards or have trouble doing so? Not that I know of. But that would be cool. I mean, they would certainly be derided. Let's see. But yeah, the carriage and I mean, I wish I liked the way that they played more. I don't really care for the way ships play on the tabletop. They don't feel right to me. Like I wouldn't to me if I every KO player rejoiced that I'm not in charge of that book, because I would have gotten rid of all the transport rules, all the hook-on rules, and just made them really powerful artillery pieces. But that's not everyone's thing. No. Time to make a metaphor for impotence. Good one. I like that. Sometimes humor just writes itself.
Dead rocky. That's what you wanted, right?
You over there, Dory?
Where did you see the Globadier?
Not bad.
Sorry, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the chat. If I could cast a vote, I'd love to see more streams of this game. I do not have a PC or way to play, so this is as close as I can get. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I'm always trying different stuff. So if you see something you like, let me know, and I'll keep doing it. This, to me, this works for me because it is low impact. Like, it doesn't require, like, notes writing or something like that. I think I think I had a spell where I got myself a little bit overdone with the notes taking. It feels tedious, like I'm doing homework. So this is a nice little change of pace.
Handy with an ale. And she knows that home and kin are the only things that matter.
They're just a pale shadow of the true elven gods,
You know, I don't know where I am and where I went, but I know it's probably not good to be alone in this game. So it looks like if I...
Dead are fortunate. It's the living I pity.
Nice of you nerds to show up. Total War would be fun to watch too. I'm gonna try to get into Total War again. I just my problem with Total War is just I'm not good at it. I'm like really freaking bad at it. Yeah, they're coming. We're coming. So what company is heavy into scamming the Groundborn? What company? I mean, all of them. They are like their weird shadiness of how they interpret deals does not end with each other. Like they try to scam everything they can out of non-Duarden who don't know how to haggle like they do.
Over plague months, place them together. Hurry while you still can, help. I'll hold them. Long as my shield holds.
Hey, medkits. Okay. Uh-oh.
Look, Shalia's gift. Kill them quicker next time, would ya?
Yeah, I'll take one then.
For cold friends and bloody Sigmar.
Okay, sorry about that. Scams people because he saved the money. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they're not like they're they are good guys, but they're not good guys. If you know what I mean. Like, they are not chaos, but they're not like nice. And I like that because they're complicated. I like whenever anything is complicated in terms of motivations and stuff. Nice. I got pinned right between those two bubbles and somehow dodged them both. Boom! Remember that time I took on 4 friggin' plague monks by myself? I do.
You cut the flesh down to size, Bobby. This one had you was okay.
Down to Barden size. That's overkill. Waste of energy.
Oh, it's around him, not me. Okay. Get him.
start. I have to say,
Oh, shoot. Who needs a reason to fight chaos? Well, that was always a big sticking point. Not so much in third because they kind of moved away from Grand Alliances, but it was really a big sticking point when AOS launched of like, so you're telling me these guys are like
He'll have you by the neck.
kind of crummy, but also at the same time everybody wants to work with them? And so people were just a little bit confused about that. It was just like, you know, order doesn't mean good kind of a thing. Seemed to be a concept very hard for some folks. But they have kind of, I mean, they've moved away from Grand Alliances. Oh yeah, let's go fight some corn. I mean, Marathi is technically order. Exactly, yeah, and that was a hard one for some people to grasp. And that Marathi stole a city from Sigmar, like she went in and conquered it. She didn't kill any Stormcast, technically speaking, because then their spirits would have gone to Azir and warned everybody. So she was very specific not to do that, but did everything else. People did die.
Potion may serve, if you can stomach it.
See, this is the kind of thing, like, I played Stormground, the Age of Sigmar video game, and it is cool. It's not really my style of game, if I'm honest. But, that being said, it was pretty cool. But this is the kind of stuff I love, where it's like the red sky and blood fountains and like that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm here for it.
Chaos warrior, just what we needed.
Is it gonna go away?
Door we
Thank you.
say, when there's trouble in the skies, head underground. I hate magic. Oh! Nagasaki Doom falls!
All that
Oh my god.
you can't argue.
I don't care. I'm running through it. I'm so tired of being stopped by... I'm getting storm blocked. Auto hiders never miss. Nice.
Stay here, you all fight.
Magic.
Excuse me, that's corn. It's not magic. It's a prayer, okay?
Over here, mayflies. May this potion cure more than it causes.
Ah, dang 'em.
Stop it!
Yeah, no joke.
My shield's up. Get behind me.
another swamp.
Where...
Strike them down.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, my dude. I don't think there's a way to jump back up there to get you.
Who'd be a god, eh? Would you? I mean, what would you stand for?
Divine or not, I would be content to serve at Sigmar's right hand.
Yeah, well, that's something to think on. I know, Mr.
Hop back! Clear the path to the Chaos Warrior!
Oh, I love it. Look at that. He's got a tentacle up his torso coming out of his mouth. Ah.
Dark gods or not, the Chaos Warrior has fallen.
That's a leech of no
Don't even care. Walking through it. Tired of the storms. Oh, hey, thick boy.
Lovely draws.
It burns.
Okay, we gotta get to... We gotta get to our dwarf. Good, hurt them too.
Like that. Indiscriminate slaughter in the service of heresy. Bombs here. So perish all heretics, mighty and frail alike.
Okay. Let's see.
Shields Mayflies.
Oh my god. No matter where I go, I feel like the icon for Corn is King is just like further and further away. Let me go see if I can go grab him before we do our thingamajigger.
Need more to do. Good start.
Good.
No need to panic. That comes when it hits you.
Bloody trolls about to fuse. Good one. Keep going.
Not be faster.
You did it! Don't forget to claim your reward.
I just kind of picked one. Corn's just dangling in front of you to say, come on, almost there. Exactly, it's exactly how I feel. You are, Corn is King, I'm so far away. Yeah, like, I could have sworn you were not that far still, even just a little bit ago. Your icon looked like it was like, oh yeah, if I just go down this cliff and turn right, he's right there. And then I feel like the more closer I got, it was like, JK. We got your boy holed up way far away.
You need black powder. I'm sure there's some around.
Okay, black powder, black powder. I don't know why she is so sure of that. Why would you just assume Corn has a whole bunch of black powder? But okay. I'll play your game. Ah, there it is.
Again, the elf proves herself an efficient tool for slaughter. Sigma for mine.
Okay.
That rot hell might test us, Mayflies.
Ah, son of a gun. Bummer. I got too fixated on the barrel. That's okay. Truth, wait. Can Daughters of Cain theoretically become Stormcast? Yeah. I say yeah, theoretically, because, like, we don't really get an instance of any non-human Stormcast, which I don't, you know, it's one of those things, if they were to come out and say, like, only humans can be Stormcast, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Where you lose me is when it's ambiguous constantly. It's like, well, okay, you guys handle with that. I'm gonna go get a barrel. Cool.
Gods.
I'm surprised you can stand without it.
We got a little bit waylaid there. That's okay. We're back. We're moving. We're grooving. Corn would just keep it for explosions. Yeah, just to fuel the fireworks and rad death metal soundtracks that he's got going on.
Watch out! Plague vermin!
From where? There they are. That's right. Push those nerds down. Shove them in a locker.
Whether they worship a demon or its dark father, they are deluded.
If we are to triumph in the coming days,
Oh, we both got him.
than ever before.
Oh, really? I shall wait with bated breath.
Do not interrupt. I was eulogizing.
Oop. Whirligig Death. Oh, this thing's awesome. It's got the glowing arcane runes. Oh, yeah. That's just the kind of dumb extra I am here for. Okay, you got that. That's totally fine.
Healer's tools, and not before time.
Okay, cool. Depending on how much more is left to our journey, I may have to hop off. It's 5:20 here. I got to meet somebody at 6. Unfortunately, friends, I think I should probably hop off. I should definitely get ready. I'll buy some of these shared ones. Isn't there 2 more? Would you consider making your own intellectual property lore? I actually am. The game, let's see. Yeah, I gotta hop off, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about it. Because I gotta drive downtown. Super sorry about that. I promise next time I will block out time. I was kind of just thinking I would pop up and play some one-off games, and I didn't even think about the fact that the Chaos Wastes exist as a format, so I apologize for that, but we will do it next time to completion. But yes, what is it? I am doing my own game. It's called Legacy of Atmos. There's a few lore videos here, but we're just kind of reconfiguring some of the rules and stuff like that, so I'll keep you all posted on it. Anyway, so thanks for hanging out. I promise we will do this again. There seems to be a lot of positivity surrounding this game, so we'll do that, and we'll do the shrine. So we'll finish it out. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you again very, very soon.